Do you find yourself trying to fix everyone else's problems? Feel guilty for saying no or becoming less engaged with the people around you? Do you take more time for others than you do for yourself? Or have you experienced trauma? Then you are in dire need of an emotional detox. An emotional detox is really about regulating your emotions, whether positive or negative, and preventing them from accumulating and overwhelming you. The great fault of keeping our negative emotions, especially feelings of stress, disappointment, frustration, sadness, anger, and jealousy, bottled up, seems to only increase the pressure in our minds, which can in turn lead to depression and anxiety. So I believe it's time that we start to take action to avoid the pileup of negative emotions. We can do this with the help of the CLEANSE formula. C stands for clear, L stands for looking inward, E stands for emitting, A stands for activating joy, N stands for nourishing, S and E stand for surrender and ease. First of all, the basic idea is to clear our mind and to not leave our emotions in a messy state. Neuroscience proves to us that when cortisol, the stress hormone, is triggered and elevated, our ability to learn and change is diminished. Hence, it's easier to evolve when we're calm. Next comes looking inward, which promotes the skill of self-awareness. That is, however, different than self-reflection. Self-reflection is when you focus on your thoughts and actions, whereas self-awareness is when you witness your feelings. Looking inward requires us to transition our attention from self-reflection to self-awareness. Our body is constantly working to eliminate and emit what it doesn't need. Everything we ingest gets broken down in one form or another, even our thoughts. Usually, negative or harmful thoughts tend to be heavier and more difficult to digest. The more we relax, pause, and appreciate the process, the easier our thoughts will flow through. After which, we need to be concentrating on activating joy. Activations are really about expansion. Think of them like a kickstart, a little push. To do this, you need to be aware of what you can't see. That is the power of your aura, as well as practical concerns like the difference between wanting and having, and joy versus happiness. Which brings us to nourishing. That refers to how we cultivate and respond to our relationships, so we can nourish them with connection, insight, and new skills. Some of these new skills include learning how to appreciate others, communicating our feelings rather than thoughts, strengthening our core voice, redefining independence, expressing our needs, noticing the good in others, and granting forgiveness both to ourselves and others. Then comes surrender and ease. So now we must learn to live without the comments and criticisms that may have been circulating in our heads. This will all finally help us to live with more ease. The whole purpose of surrender is not to get rid of our emotions, but to allow healing and wellness instead. Finally, prevention is better than cure. It may be wise to take a break regularly and keep track of our emotions. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. My upcoming video is hopefully going to be about the 20 steps to revitalize your emotional health.